In this video, I will show you the exact system that we use to generate over 30 new patients for our physiotherapy clinics every single month. I'm using data from actual clinics so you get a realistic idea of how the number works. So without further ado, let's jump right onto my computer. So this is how the system looks. We have Google Ads to bring your business to the top when people are searching for it, and anyone clicking on the ad will go straight to a landing page where they have the option to book an appointment or give you a call. And if for any reason they don't do these right away, then we remind them using retargeted ads. Now the first thing you notice here is that everything is mobile screen optimized, and the reason for that is that most of the triggering is done through mobile screen. Now these are screenshots from the devices section from Google Ads from different campaigns, and as you can see everywhere, most of the impressions, clicks, conversion is done through mobile phones. Even the conversion rate is the highest from mobile phone screens. Now back to Google Ads. The first reason we use Google Ads is that anyone with a problem first go to Google to look for a solution. And the second very important reason is that they come with intended searches. So they use keywords that are specific to looking for a solution to their problems. In this case, physiotherapist near me. So we can target the keywords exactly that are transactional and that are for those people looking specifically for physiotherapy in this case, or any other business in general. Now another reason we use Google Ads is that even if you are new to business, you don't even have a good search engine optimization, if you run proper Google Ads, your business will come to the very top. Just to give you a quick example, these are some of the businesses we are running. So one of our clinics that we are working with right now here in Milton, this is the Google Auction Insight. As you can see, our clinic client is already at the top of the competition. We get the most of the time, the top of the page rate, 92% of the time to be accurate, and then we get most of the impressions from all the searches as well. Now one more clinic that we just started working with right now, and already in a couple of weeks we are again on the top, both in the top of the page rate and the impression share. So Google Ads actually give you the opportunity to go to the top of the page without even having a proper search engine optimization. Whether it's Google search, whether it's Google Map, whether it's mobile phone search, desktop search, everywhere your business will go to the top. Now these are some of the examples of the Google Ads that we have right now for physiotherapy clinics, and every time someone looks for a physiotherapist near me, or a physiotherapy clinic, or physiotherapy in Oakville or Milton, whether it's on the phone, so they see this ad on the top, and as you can see, there is a link to the landing page we have for this specific business. Now the purpose of these ads is to make them click on these ads. So when they click on it, they will just go straight to the landing page. Now a landing page is a very focused page targeting one specific service or a category of services in that specific keywords, so that anyone coming to the landing page will get exactly what they're looking for, and it will convince them to just book an appointment or give them a call right away. Some examples of the landing page of our physiotherapy clients are these. As you can see, we have a logo, and as you can see, we have accepting new patients. So we are telling them directly that we are accepting new patients, because a lot of the time this is the reason that they can't really find someone who are accepting new patients. And then we have a phone number right away over here, and then some information about the clinic, like we are accepting all insurances. We have a consultation form here. We have a request appointment, call to action, etc. Now, one very important factor in the landing pages is the privacy policy page. You must have a privacy policy page. That can be your generic website page to just link it from here. Without this, you can't even run Google and Facebook ads. So you must have this page. Now, the purpose of this page is to just convince them and make them book an appointment. But if for any reason they leave the page without booking an appointment, the reasons could be, for example, they get an urgent call or some important work to do before they can finish their work. So that way we do remarketing ads. So the next time they open their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or display ads from Google partner sites, they see your ad reminding them that they left booking an appointment with us and they should do it now, and this remarketing ads are linked straight back to the landing page again, and then giving them an opportunity to book an appointment one more time. Now, some examples of actual remarketing ads on Facebook are these. And as you can see, it's like, did you forget to book your physiotherapy appointment? The reason it's so personalized is it actually speaks to them, telling them that you are actually working on it, and this ad isn't just a random ad, it's specific to you. So you missed booking the appointment, you should book it right now. So it actually helps, and the remarketing ads actually increase the conversion quite a bit. Now, this is linked to the landing page again as well, and there are actually call to actions as well. So in conclusions, this is how our marketing for new patients generation for physio clinics work. Now, once you get the bookings or the calls, then we need to know how many of those bookings are good, how many of them are bad, how many of them are really good or really bad, etc. To do that, we use a specific system. So we take all of those bookings and all of that data into one CRM, where we list all of those people based on how they are. So a really good lead or really recurring patient has a recurring patient tag on it, and a bad lead has a bad tag on it. So we feed this data back to Google Ads and Facebook Ads and tell them that this is our good clients and these are not so good. So the next time Google brings us new patients is actually that we have a very rectified results from Google Ads. Now we can export this data automatically to Excel sheets if you need to. Some of our physiotherapy clinics actually want them in the form of Excel sheets, so we actually export it straight there and they have an easy access to the list they want. We can also use this list to do email marketing. For example, you have certain surveys, certain coupons like seasonal sales, so you can use different email marketing campaigns to send them a specific email and remind them of doing certain surveys or whatever. Now we have a full marketing system and this is a full tracking system. Now the next, before going any further, this is a real example of the entire system for one of our clients here in Milton, Ontario. Now, if I'm searching for a physiotherapist near me, this is the exact business that we are running Google Ads for. And both in the maps and in the Google search, this business is on the top, and anyone clicking on it will get to this landing page. And as you can see, the landing page is very straight to the point to convince the visitor to book an appointment or give a call. Now, for any reason, if they leave, this is the remarketing ad for the same business. And each time you get a booking request, they will go straight into this CRM system. Now this is an entire system for one service of a physio clinics, like a physiotherapy service. But generally physiotherapy clinics have multiple services like acupuncture, massage, and physiotherapy, of course. So we use this exact system for every single service separately. So for acupuncture we have Google Ads, same landing page, Facebook remarketing, and these are the new patients. Same with physiotherapy, same with massage. Now if you have a proper website where you have proper services pages for each of your services, and there are proper call to actions, proper data in it, we don't really need to create those landing pages. We can use your website directly. Now if you have a good website, it will impact your website even better. So people are coming to your website, staying on the website, interacting with the website. This will even increase your search engine optimization of the website, and it has an overall better conversion, because anyone coming for physiotherapy, and they also see that you do massage, so you kind of get more sales from it. And the reason I'm saying this is that some of the physiotherapy clinics that I work with, they only have physiotherapy. Some of them has physiotherapy and acupuncture, and some have massage as well. Some have a lot more than these. So depending on how your website is, we can have a really different type of campaign setup. Now next we have what will be your return on advertisement budget. Before doing that, the first thing we need to know is what is the lifetime value of a patient, also known as LTV. What is the advertising budget per month, number of leads that you get per month, number of patients, cost per acquisition, and at the end you can calculate the return on ad spend. Now to do that, let's first get into the lifetime value. So the lifetime value of a patient is calculated by the number of years that patient is coming, and the number of sessions that patient is taking in each year, times the value of each session. So for example, if you get a patient and that patient comes only once, and you have a session value of $100, so a minimum one patient will give you $100. But at a higher scale, if the patient comes for say 2 years, each year has 10 sessions, and each session is $100, that would be 20 times 10 equal $2,000. So the lifetime value of a patient can be $2,000. Now if you go even further, let's say a patient comes and gets like 30 sessions and give you like 5 referrals, like quite a few family members as well. So he brings everyone he knows to your clinic. So the number can go as high as like 10,000, 15,000, depending on how many referrals you get. But on a conservative estimate, if a patient comes for 2 years, 9 sessions in each year, and $100 per session, that would be $1,800. So conclusively, you have at least $100 per patient of lifetime value, or on a conservative number, that would be $1,800 per patient of value. Next, what is the cost per acquisition, or CPA? So the advertising budget divided by the number of patients acquired will give you the cost per acquisition. So for example, if your advertising budget per month is $1,500 and you got a total number of leads, not patients, 70 per month, and then out of those 70 you converted 30 on minimum assumed, because it will be more than 30, because these are actually people looking for physiotherapy. So if they turn into lead, they are most likely turning into a patient as well. Now these numbers are actually based on a real case study. This is for example, one of our one of our clients, and as you can see, in 1 month this client is spending around $1,500. Out of those he's getting 410 clicks, and out of those clicks there are 26 conversions through the landing page and 46 direct calls, and if you calculate, that's like 72 leads out of this. Now this is one of our top performing clinic practice, and based on that, these are the numbers that we get. So if we do the calculation for the cost per acquisition, and this is what we get. So $1,500 per divided by 30 will get $50 per acquisition. Now on a lower value, if you get, like, for example, 50 conversions, that would give you $30 per conversion, and if you only converted, say, 30, that's your $50 per conversion. Next, we can do the return on ad spend calculation. So ROAS is calculated by taking the total value generated divided by the advertising budget. So the advertising budget in this case is $1,500, and new patients acquired are 30, and lifetime value of one patient is $1,800. So if we do a quick calculation, so the total value generated would be 30 times 1,800, that is 54,000 over the lifetime of that patient from this much advertising budget. So if you look at the return on ad spend, that would be 54,000 divided by 1,500, that's 36 times return on your advertising budget. Now if we look at it from a very conservative and very minimalistic value, for example, if you only convert 10 leads into patients and each one of them is paying you $1,500, that is still on a minimum way 10 times the return on your investment. And if for example you convert only 30 patients and each one of them is paying you $1,500, that would be 30 times the return on investment. Now to conclude this video, this very system of marketing and tracking can be used for all sort of clinic businesses and service-based businesses, but in this case I specifically demonstrated it for a physiotherapy clinic businesses. Now if you got any questions, concerns, or if you need help with digital marketing for your business, then don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.